pretty difficult at the moment because everyone's just in a straight line, drag race, same sails on, so there's no technical decisions, it's just boat speed. It'll be pretty technical after the horn, I think. We led Libby to pull a few rabbits out of the hat when we get around the horn, but up until then it'll be, you know, it's all about just boat speed, and then it'll be keeping it together in the heanery.
Sunny on deck, 20-25 knots. Other than the fact that the temperature probably drops a degree every, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours, it's, you might say, champagne sailing. We're trailing a little bit by sort of 12 miles, but we've been closing the last few skeds, which is good. And forecast-wise, we're just about to try and swing around the south over high pressure. So that should allow us to compress a bit on the fleet because they'll fall into lighter winds earlier. So hopefully we'll get it down to sub 10 miles. And then basically from there on in, we're looking at building breeze. And probably in about 3 days' time, we're going to be at 40-45 knots. It's going to be pretty cold, and I remember from last time when we had 50-55 knots that, you know, just on deck the waves were going flat because the wind was just flattening it off, and it was just firing the top of the waves into your face like little stones. So yeah, there'll be plenty of, you know, you'll probably not even be able to see that of anybody on deck in theory. We've got the helmets this time, which will help.
It's going to get pretty windy. I think the chat is about 50-60 knots. So we're all just, yeah, mentally preparing ourselves for that. But yeah, survival mode, I think.
When it's that windy, you can't really, not really pushing the boat that hard. You're just trying to not crash, basically. So. More when it gets a little bit shiftier and random around the horn, that'll be when the losses and gains can be made. At the moment it's just everyone's sailing as fast as they can pretty much until we get to the new wind. Getting colder.